Why do we fight? Chosen Undead, bearer of the curse, are all famous names we've become familiar with. But who is the Ashen One? Failures. They did not link the fire in a previous life, instead they burned to ashes. Then reborn with said ashes, made to undo the endless cycle of the curse. Do we seek gratification for completing our task? A great feat of strength can be achieved by linking the flame. A great selfless act. But do we gain anything? We carve our way through countless hollows in our path. Hollows who bear the dark sign. Branded by this curse, slowly decaying away, body and mind. Because we do not die, we are undead. So do we do this so our name is planted in the halls of history? We have our destiny laid out before us. When the flame begins to dim, we will go mad, over and over again. Everything we had, we lost. So why would we prolong the Age of Fire by linking the flame? Extend the undead curse. The Age of Fire should have ended long ago. We are meddling with nature itself, and the origin of this is Gwyn, the Lord of Cinder, who ushered in the Age of Fire after the War of Fire. When the flames began to fade, Gwyn and the other lords worked together in finding a solution. The Witch of Izalith attempted to recreate the first flame, but this went catastrophically wrong, turning the witch into the bed of chaos and spawning deadly demons. Seeing no other way out, Gwyn grew desperate. He left his home in Anno Londo and travelled to the kiln of the first flame to link the first flame. Gwyn was accompanied by his loyal Silver Knights, but when he linked the fire, they were burned to ash, becoming the infamous Black Knights. But why do we fight? To prolong the Age of Fire, to keep the never-ending cycle of the undead curse. We die. We slowly go mad. But what is the Age of Fire, and why do we sacrifice so much to extend it? Well, when the flame burns its brightest, the curse of the undead is lifted. Can we die now? Is it over? But all flames flicker and fade with time. When the fire begins to dim, the curse of the undead crawls its way back into the land, seeking Kindle, a new chosen undead, bearer of the curse, to reignite the flame. Fighting the once great lords, gathering powerful souls, putting pieces of the puzzle back into the first flame so it's complete again. We sacrifice it all for our fellow kin, so mankind can live what appears to be a normal life. Aldir, an older brother to a mighty king of a land long forgotten, mentioned that even if the first flame was to completely fade, a fragment will always remain. A single ember floating in the wind, waiting to be reignited by an undead. So why do we fight? What is the next age waiting for us to venture into? The Age of the Dark. An age where humanity can be at its fullest potential. A world without gods. But what lies waiting for us? The Abyss, gnawing its way into civilization, corrupting individuals as it sees fit, with no flame to fight it, taking over powerful lords to do its bidding, fathered by Manus, an ancient human whose very humanity went wild with anger. An ancient land of Ulasil awakened him and sent him into a blind rage. He spent years corrupting the citizens of Ulasil, converting them into hideous abominations. As the fire began to fade, during the Age of Fire's infancy, Manus became a larger threat. Gwyn sent his trusted and most loyal warrior, Artorius, accompanied by his wolf companion, Sif, to try and cleanse the corruption of the Abyss, only to be defeated and become corrupted himself. Who do you fight for? Do you wish to prolong the Age of Fire and let all this play out again, the curse, the undead? Or do you fight for the dark, even though with the first flame there'll always be an ember, and that's all you need, a tiny ember to reignite an entire age again? Either way, light, dark, we will be fighting, sword in hand, brand on your back, because that's the world you were born into, and such is your purpose.